So moving right along, this is the sixth level for the Central Powers. This is the U.S.'s retaking of Bermuda. I mean, it's nothing really special. It's kind of like the other levels, kind of in the OG game. Basically, so you have the United States. Starts off with 2 battleships and 2 carriers. The Confederacy and the British both start off with a core HQ. The British also get a head start with some infantry, and then they also have battleships in support of their ground forces. And basically, the U.S.'s mission is to 1, destroy the enemy forces on Bermuda, but then also their main objective is to capture the main city on Bermuda, which is Hamilton. Pretty straightforward. I mean, you have the defenses of the island. They're pretty light, considering the fact that at this point in the war, Britain is, I think I recall at this point in the war, Britain is very engaged with trying to keep the Germans back from pushing them out of Germany. And obviously the Confederacy is stuck facing Morrell's invasion of Tennessee and Kentucky. So the defenses here are like kind of like with the U.S. Sandwich Islands map. I do plan to kind of come back and beauty up the map a little bit with some seaside beach houses and stuff like that. But this is just sort of a crude outline of the map. Just some little aesthetics that pretty much just kind of need to be added. They're not really much for triggers, like even as the United States, if you destroy the battleships, it doesn't really do much for you. It just helps advance your forces past the middle portion of the island, because the battleships will attack your forces as they start moving up through and attacking the Confederate position, attacking the Confederate area here. At one point I was kind of thinking this map might be a little too skinny, but I tried like 3 or 4 times to basically rough out the area, to rough out the actual geography of Bermuda, and it just kind of got away from me. So I'm pretty much settling on this, and I mean, it's not too bad. Like I said, I think right now all that really needs to be done is just kind of dress it up with some aesthetics, with some buildings, maybe some dock areas with some sailing, fishing boats on it and stuff like that, just to kind of how do I say, beauty up the map a little bit. So this is the U.S. invasion of Bermuda. Again, suggestions if you got any. This is probably one of the more straightforward maps that I've built so far for Central and Entente.